What's good with y'all? This your boy Savage Station 22, and welcome back to another episode of Drawings from my sketchbook. So, of course, I'm going to be showing off my new drawings that I have drawn from January 25th through January 31st. And before we go ahead and get into the bottom of this, I just want to let everyone know that I haven't even drawn anything on the 23rd or the 24th of January because I was like busy and shit, and I was like trying to come up with ideas on what to draw, and it's like, fuck, I didn't even have time to think of what to draw. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this shit on the road. Okay, so starting with this drawing that I have drawn from January 25th. This here is one of my characters, Samiru Yamukaru, from my Nikoru Rinkazuki series. The one, even though it still is an inspiration from the Haruhi Suzumiya anime and manga, then I figured why not I go ahead and draw Samieru since I've drawn Nikoru on my sketchbook. Alright, moving right along next. This here is one of my Shugo Kara fan-made characters, Sakana Tsukiyomi. From my Shugo Kara fan-made series I started out back in January 29th of 2018. Shugo Kara Live and Reloaded. So about my fan-made series, it just takes place in an alternative timeline. You know, with new Guardians and new Guardian characters. And I mean, as for the original Guardians, you know, like Amu and Tadase, Yaya, Nagihiko, Rima, you name it. I mean, they still remain the same except they probably got their own roles. But it's only for my fan-made series. Alright, next up. So back in January 27th, even though it was one of my friends, thus Super Baxter's birthday, so I figured why not do a fan art of his character. Baxter of his Super Baxter series. So, even though I've been close friends with him online since May 3rd of 2014, or in this case, best friends. Anyways, now before I go ahead and move on or next, so I remember back in 2019, I was on my grandma's laptop at the time, and of course I remember going on to Game Jolt and downloaded Super Baxter 3, and luckily nothing bad happened, it just stayed fine, and I had the best time playing Super Baxter 3 JC. And my favorite thing about it was like using the projectiles to fight like any boss. You know, like Wagunther and Backstar and Nalunther and Alexia and Sir JC, you know, and even the Spider King. I mean, I know there's not much to remember, but I sure had a fun time playing it. And even back in like 2021, I went onto my grandma's laptop and downloaded Super Baxter 4 Forthcoming, and I had the best time playing it. My favorite thing, of course, I kept using the P key to use projectiles to fight like bosses, you know, like Future Udian and Udian, or aka Baxter Dark. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, moving right along next. January 28th of 2022. Another drawing of one of my characters, Veronica Matsukato. I figured I'd draw her again, but this time with this type of pose. So even though since I've originally drawn Veronica back in June 28th of 2020, I'll have to show that in like another video or something and explain the whole entire thing of how I came up with Veronica Matsukato. So, even though I'm still planning on making the Veronica Matsukato series on Rapper Offline soon, except I'm still waiting on the Sally voice to be fixed. Because yesterday has already been a month since that issue had happened. I mean, the Sally voice used to work until around New Year's Eve. Like, instead of getting that error message, something broken got grounded, I just have to sit and wait about 10 minutes of my life. And then until I get this another error message coming up telling me, oops, a connection problem has occurred. The task could not be completed. Please try again later. And boy, oh boy, I was just pissed. I mean, and the only thing I had to do was just like delay it until the Sally voice will probably be fixed. Yeah, I know, that honestly fucks me off when those things happen. But then again, I'm just hoping for whoever will probably come around and fix the Sally voice and all that, because I got plans. But in the meantime, speaking of Rapper Offline, as of right now, I'm currently working on the 5th episode of my Imata Konoe series. So, alright, so moving right along next, January 29th. This here is a drawing of one of my characters from my Veronica Matsukato series, Misumichiyumi. So of course, after creating Veronica on Rapper Offline back around 2021, I figured why not create like another character, but someone to be like a friend of Veronica. So of course, that's when I got the idea of creating Misumichiyumi. And of course, moving right along, January 30th of 2022, I figured why not create like another character on Rapper Offline. This time, also another friend of Veronica, and also friends with Amisu as well, Chirime Ohana. So, well, for Amisu and Chirime, even though when I did like test videos with them, so of course I figured why not give Chirime the Kayla voice. And then for Amisu, give her the princess voice. So basically 2 Voice Forge voices. Of course, they still work for me. I mean, alright. Last but not least, January 31st of 2022. Another drawing of this whole Yanira and Vanessa creation of mine. So of course, last night I was trying to come up with ideas on what to draw on my sketchbook, and I was just like, come on, think. And of course, that's when I thought, why not do another Yanira and Vanessa drawing? So, so yeah, these are all my drawings that I have drawn from January 25th through January 31st. But then again, I apologize that I haven't even drawn anything on the 23rd or the 24th of January, but then again, I was like all busy and shit, and I was trying to come up with ideas on what to draw on my sketchbook, and I didn't even get the chance to, but that's alright. At least I got everything all covered up. Well, from the 25th to the 31st. Now, before I go ahead and wrap up the video, I will be taking a short break from drawings from my sketchbook around this week. This is, due to the fact that I didn't even draw anything on the 23rd and the 24th. But hey, I will be back around next week with new drawings from my sketchbook. So there's nothing to really, freak out about. But once again, I will be back with new drawings next week, if I can think of any. But anyways, now to wrap up the video, I think that wraps up today's video. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to your boy for more videos. This your boy Savage Station 22 speaking, and I'll see you on my next one. So peace, thank you, and bye.